This is Charlene Sanders presenting the final presentation for Supply Chain Management 206. And this presentation is about Twin City Warehouse based in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And I'm going to talk about my experience there, give some background information, talk about the location, the equipment, and then I will end on the services offered. I just wanted to give a brief presentation on Twin City Warehouse because my paper goes in depth of Twin City Warehouse. Now, originally this presentation was 12 minutes and I cut it down because it didn't need to be 12 minutes. So I hope you enjoy and I hope you like what I have to say about Twin City Warehouse. It was all good things. So it's early Monday morning, December the 1st. I'm going to meet Betty at the Twin City Warehouse for our tour. It was originally supposed to last 30 minutes. 30 minutes turned into 3 hours. So, immediately, I'm leaving home on the way to Winston-Salem. As I'm driving by the warehouse, you can tell in the first picture in the left corner that this place is huge. And as I'm driving by, I see a sign that says Salem Business Park. Now, I lived near this area for quite some time, and I never ever thought about Salem Business Park. I just thought it was a building. I never thought anything, not too much about it. So, I was originally supposed to meet Betsy at the corporate office, but I got lost and ended up in the back of the warehouse and distribution center. So immediately I called Betsy and I said, hey, I'm lost. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. So she comes, scoops me up, and we start the tour at the warehouse and distribution center. So she lets me know this is a highly secured center and you need a badge to enter and exit the facility, and there is camera surveillance throughout the whole facility. So she lets me know there is 1.2 million square feet, the whole warehouse. And immediately my first question is, how do you manage this warehouse and distribution center? It's one thing that popped in my head as I was during this tour. And she informs me that the software they use is called Total Recall, like the movie. And she informs me that the system manages the whole warehouse and inventory from end to end and gain control over the warehouse's efficiency. It helps increase their competitiveness and transforms their day-to-day operations. So I asked her, how do you increase your efficiency and how do you make sure your processes are improving each time? And she says that this system is specifically designed to manage every aspect of the warehouse and distribution center. She says thanks to the barcoding scanning technology, it has the ability to print barcodes and ship reports, and it comes with facility and customer management features such as automatic billing and invoicing and an easy-to-use client web-based access. And I said, well, give me a few highlights as to why you use this system. And immediately she says it is because the barcoding scanning solution is cost-effective for their day-to-day operations, and it effectively manages customer assets and distribution inventory. And one last thing, it supports distribution requests based on location, expiry dates, or the first in, first out method. And those were just a few things that I learned from Betsy. Twin City Warehouses is a family-owned business that opened its doors in 1974. I mean, the company has grown throughout the years. It currently has over 1.2 million square feet of distribution space in the Piedmont Triad, when it started out with a few thousands of square feet. Twin City Warehouses has the ability to offer climate control, pharmaceutical, and food-grade storage areas. Now, as I said before, Twin City Warehouse is located in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, the heart of the Piedmont Triad. It has access to 4 interstate highways and every major transportation artery. It's 20 minutes away from an international airport and the FedEx Mid-Atlantic Air Hub. So, this picture is immediately how the corporate office of Twin City Warehouses looks. So, that is the Salem Business Park sign that I mentioned in the previous slide. And that is pretty much that will capture your attention, is this huge sign that says Salem Business Park. Salem Business Park. And I never paid attention to Salem Business Park at all. And this brown building behind the sign is 1/10 of the whole warehouse. The whole warehouse looks like a huge brown building with millions of windows. Without equipment, Twin City Warehouse would not be successful. Twin City Warehouse needs equipment in order to function in their day-to-day operations. And their day-to-day operations are hectic. They need equipment and they need their total recall managing solution barcoding system. Services offered. Twin City Warehouses offer services such as shipping and receiving, cross-docking, labeling, relabeling, same-day shipping, loading, unloading, stretch wrapping. Those are just to name a few. But one service that they offer that is exceptional is their customized service. I mean, I was not a customer, but I experienced a high level of customer service. Every employee gave 110% in their job from what I saw, and they were highly experienced. Highly experienced. I met at least 30 employees, and each of them would come to me and say, "Hi, it's nice to have a visitor. We usually don't get many visitors, so tell me what you want to know about the warehouse. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you thought you knew about a warehouse." Listen, the tour went from 30 minutes to 3 hours. I mean, it was just an amazing experience because I am an Amazon shopper. So when I think about a warehouse, I think of Amazon, and I just think of people just putting items in a box, taping it up, shipping it off. But to go to a warehouse and see the processes and see the operations and see how chaotic it can get, I have definitely a newfound respect for warehouses. And thankfully, Twin City Warehouse changed my perspective about warehouses. And supply chain management gave me the knowledge about warehouses, and Twin City Warehouses just brought it to life for me.